experience that I cherish. A dream come true for me to be put in a situation to be competing for a championship. Just get better in the off season. Work on every aspect of my game. Cause nothing is perfect. Take some time off and just come back ready next year.
What kind of feedback do they give you in regards to, as far as just what to work on, that sort of thing?
Just a spot up shot. Just keep working on my jump shot. It gotten better this year. Last year I didn't shoot many threes. This year I shot way more and made way more than I did in my career. Over one season. So just keep working on that. Ball handling. Keep my floater going. Just those things.
Ramon, obviously there's some financial decisions for you. Do you see yourself with this team next season? Do you hope to be here next season?
Definitely hope to be here. Hopefully everything works out. It's no secret I have a player option, that I have coming up. So we'll just see what happens. Nothing I thought about yet. Season just got over, so I'll take some time off and just reflect and then just go from there, really.
There have been some reports that you had planned on opting out of that. Have you reconsidered it at all?
I don't know where those reports came. Those reports like that when I was in Cleveland, when I got here. Just people saying that. I never said anything like that. It's one of those things that I'll just take some time off and just see what happens at the end of the day.
Do you have any gut feeling, any leaning one way or another on that?
To be honest, no. I haven't had any time to really think about it. Today is really my first day. Free my mind from the game of basketball a little bit. I said I take about a week or so off, from basketball, and then just start thinking about the business side of it, really.
When that process starts, what variables are you going to be measuring?
It's going to be tough because it's a situation that I never dealt with before. It's going to be new to me. Not even sure. I just sit back and just reevaluate the whole thing and just see what happens. Come June 20th, I think I have to make a decision.
Ramon, is this team, the way it's currently constituted, a good fit for you? Because when you came in, you were way different from what they had at point guard, obviously, and you forced the ball running up and down, and they kind of, I guess, made you slow it down a little bit. So is this the right fit for you?
I think so. With my game maturing more, with me being able to knock down that shot, in the playoffs it's going to slow down regardless, and that's what I want to be a part of, winning championships. So the fit for me, I think I can. I know I can make it work. Just working more in the off season on stuff, and not having the ball in my hands is more. It's in my career I always played with the ball in my hand. So just knowing this summer, like, hey, work off the ball a little bit more and just make that game, that part of my game better.
Ramon, you've had a handful of head coaches already. What's it like playing for Mike Brown versus other guys?
Definitely a handful. This is my 5th year. I had 5 different coaches already, so it's been a lot. Coach Brown, definitely one of the top coaches I played for. I played for Coach Skiles, which was real good, but Coach Brown, he makes you well prepared for the game. He's a guy that knows what he's talking about, and he focuses in on every little thing. He definitely has a good game plan for us out there when we're out there ready to play.
What did you make of your first playoff experience and just taking it all in and what that was like?
Definitely something I took in. Like I said, it was a dream come true for me to be put in a situation because my whole career has been part of rebuilding teams, and to be part of a team that I knew was going to the playoffs and was competing for a championship was big. Definitely a moment I'll never forget. Looking back, I already know some things maybe I could have did better. I already a learning experience because it was my first time, but definitely looking forward to the next time.
What specifically do you think you could have done better?
Just run the team a little bit better. The shots that I was missing, it was one of those things where it was good shots. Just work this summer on those exact shots that I know I would get, in the playoffs or in the season, and just be able to knock them down, really.
In those times when it went wrong for you, last night was obviously a tough game. What did go wrong? What were the things that you really didn't click with?
I won't say it was one thing. I think it was just more of a whole team effort. Oklahoma City hit some big shots. They played a great series. Hats off to those guys. But I feel like we let some games slip away. And just us being consistent for 48 minutes. It's not one single thing I did wrong or somebody else did wrong. I think just being consistent for those 48 minutes. I feel like we let some slip away. You can't do that in the playoffs.
Metro piece was telling that the whole team needs to, in a way, like learn to play beside Kobe and not just look for him to do everything. Did you feel at some point that you or the rest of the team were just hoping Kobe could do it?
I don't think nobody was just hoping he could do it. You know, we all know what Kobe's capable of. You know, what Metta said, it's something that we definitely got to work on. You know, Kobe's not getting any younger, so to save his legs and to save him a little bit, definitely try to get everybody involved more. You know, and Cole's still gonna do what he does because he's the best at it. So I definitely agree with Metta. Just getting everybody else involved and taking so much strain off Kobe, you know, is something we definitely got to work on.
All those teams, all the head coaches and things like that, when you do sit down to make your decision about next year, is long-term security something that becomes very important?
It's definitely something you look into. You know, I mean, tomorrow's not promised, so it's definitely something you consider. You know, but it's not something that I'm really weighing everything on because, you know, I was fortunate enough to get one deal, and financially is not an issue. So I'm definitely gonna look at you know, how can I become, you know, the complete player, you know, be one of the top guards in the league, the best situation, the best winning experience. I want to win. There's no secret about it, you know. So we just go from there with that.
So you're not as worried about being able to unpack somewhere maybe for a couple of years?
Yeah, well, I thought I was going to unpack in Minnesota when I signed a 4-year deal. But, you know, the NBA is different now. So no matter how long you sign or where you sign, that don't mean you're going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah. Did they make it clear to you that they would like you to come back?
Yeah, it was definitely clear leaving the meeting that, you know, they wanted me back. It was definitely 100% clear.
On the defensive side of the ball, where do you think you need to improve on?
Just sticking my nose in there a little bit more, you know, on the weak side, saying when a big guy coming in, you know, just a lot of little things. Because, you know, when you're on those teams that's rebuilding, like, defense is not the most important thing, so you don't really see the little things. But when you're playing with a championship team like the Lakers, those little things like a box out, just going to hit the big, or, you know, chasing the guard all the way through, you know, things that you can get away with on a rebuilding team, but, you know, things that, you know, are big when you're trying to win a championship.
Ramon, when you came in, I think you shot close to 50% from both three and the field when you in the regular season. Did things just tighten up in the postseason, or you want to get the ball to the bigs in certain places, or Kobe has the ball more? Like how long does it take to try to figure that stuff out in the middle of the playoff run?
It's tough to figure out, you know, because the offense changes a little bit more than it did in the regular season. But it's still shots that I was getting that, you know, if I probably play tomorrow, I'll probably knock them down. It was shots that were good shots for me, kind of similar to what I got, you know, in the regular season. It was just, you know, sometimes they just don't go in, you know, how the basketball goes sometimes.
You mentioned before this being the first time, you know, beyond being in the playoffs, that you're on a team with a winning record, and it's the Lakers. Was that ever either eye-opening to take in or even overwhelming at times, just that new experience?
No, it wasn't overwhelming at all. It was a great experience. It was fun, and I mean, I enjoyed it. I appreciate, you know, them trading for me and doing what they did, you know, and investing what they invested into me. It definitely get overwhelming. You know, it's what you work hard for in the summer for. This is what you play basketball for, to be at the top. And the Lakers are one of those teams, if not the best franchise, one of the best in the league. So it was definitely something I was looking forward to.
What do you think happened in the games against Oklahoma City when you guys had the lead and all you needed to do was hold on a couple of games? What happened?
Played great about 43, 44 minutes of basketball. There's no secret about it. Game 2, Game 4, I believe. I think we up 7 with 2 minutes left.